while we're recording this, we're in different times. A lot of change is happening. And I think this is something that could also be evergreen for us as we record this, because there's always crises, whether we're in a good economy or not. Who knows when people are going through crises? So this is not unusual for you and I. You and I've seen other times like this before. And so the biggest thing is working in that change. So I guess what I'm really curious about is, like, how are you being flexible right now in this time so that you can keep business moving?
You know, we talk about this. Everybody's talking about the new normal. It's always been the new normal. What are you talking about? Whatever it is, it's normal. It's just like when my wife grew up in a one-room schoolhouse. That's when she went to school, in a rural part of South Dakota. And, you know, and she lived in one place all of her life. And one time we were with some of her friends, and they said, well, geez, Tammy lived kind of an interesting life, but Jeff, you lived a different life. You moved around. That had to be weird. I go, no, living in one place is weird. You know, that's your normal. My normal's different. For everybody's, it's a different normal. You know, and right now, as we're going through this particular, time period, I've never been busier in my life. And, you know, I'm running into the fire. You know, I'm you're a business first responder. I'm a business first responder. Right. I'm not a doctor. I'm not a nurse. I can't even sew a mask, you know, but what I can do is help people, and I can help businesses. And so that's what I'm doing. And I'm going to do it for as long as my voice holds up, until the last person is hanged off a Zoom call, and we're going to do it. So when you say, how do I respond? I get busier. Yeah. You know, you go help, you
activate. It's definitely my personality as well. My whole team, and I'm grateful to have a team, and I know you have a team too, and grateful to have that, because we've all activated. We've done more in the last 3 weeks probably than as far as change in the last 3 years. And I'm grateful for it. And I'm not trying to be uncompassionate to people that are dealing with things more severe. Neither one of us are, but it's going to be even more severe if we don't actually have some continuity in our life and be willing to make these things happen. Because if we just let our economics stop, well, all this is happening on top of it, it's just going to be even more painful. So I'm 100% with you. And, you know, it makes it, normal is exactly like you're saying. It's what we interpolate that to be, and we can all choose what we want. And so that is the choice. Like, no matter what in our life, we can't control other people. We can't control what's happening in the world, but what we can do is we can control our own thoughts and our own actions. And you're taking action, brother. So commend you on that.
And you're, by the way, you every time I see you, remind me about balance in life. Okay. You do. You're my anchor for that, because of who you are and the brand that you have with that. And right now, my life's out of control that way. Right. So while I'm doing the business really good, I'm now doing a daily podcast, daily broadcast. I'm now live on LinkedIn and Facebook, and I got thousands and thousands of people watching there. And, you know, I've got the CEO of SHRM, the Society of HR Professionals. I've got the head of the SBA coming on my show. I've got all that. But you know what I'm not doing, Steve? I'm not taking enough time to just calm down, relax, live in a moment or two, center myself. I'm not, even though during this time period, everybody's talking about how they're gaining weight. I've been eating like a horse, and I'm losing weight, and I'm drinking every night too. And, you know, in a nice way, not a heavy way. So
I get it, brother. It's that, you know, it's to calm the nerves too, just to have that nightcap. But the thing.
Well, I like my nightcap. I like my scotch. I like my bacon, and I like my scotch. Okay, let's just be clear.
That's it, you know, and it doesn't mean that you're like, I get what you're saying by clean. You're respecting it. You know, the thing about it is, a lot of people look at me when they say, "Oh, more business, more life. You're the balance guy," and you know, balance could be a word that you use, but I like to use the word integration, because there are times when I pour in more. And then I put in extra hours, but then right before this, and I'm so grateful, I spoke in Namibia, and we took a month, and we had holiday, and I'm so grateful, because now I wouldn't be able to travel. And so, you know, I take a substantial amount of time off at other periods of time. So, you know, I'm okay with having that. You know, it is this give and take, but it is important. And even just to say to you, because I love you, brother, is to take those moments, even if it's 5 or 10 minutes. And I have been doing that, just to go. And I know you live on your property. I know it's been colder where you are than I am, but
it snowed today. Are you kidding me? It's still snowing. April. Here it is in April. We're snowing. Yeah.
Oh my gosh. But just to go outside for a moment. Yeah. So, you know, that's what I've been doing, because I've been activating more too, putting in extra extra hours, but I still try to take like 5. And sometimes I have to set a timer on my phone because I go and I'm like, oh, that's why I even have a turtle on my desk, a piece of art here. Say, Steve, slow down, because I'm such a machine. And I go outside for just 5 minutes, breathe, let the sun fall on my face, or, play a music, go, sit at the piano or do something.
You know what I want to do? I want to clean my garage. That's what I want to do. That's my goal for this week, is to get, we live in South Dakota. I got a ranch, and, park the trucks or something inside occasionally, and they get the mud and all that stuff. And I want to clean my garage. It's going to get up to 60 degrees. And that's my way of doing it. But even when we say, take that 5 minutes, integrate. I love the word integrate, because you integrate, it's got to be a part of you. It doesn't like, oh, I turn this on, I turn this off. You can never turn it on and turn it off. We never do that. Right. We might put it to the side or put it off, but I like the word integrate.
Hey there, I want to give you something really big. It's called Clear Path to Customers. It's the way that we get the right language to get the right client. I like to call them your wow clients, so that you can have more results, more revenue, more raving fans, and more referrals. And I want to give this to you absolutely free. And all you have to do is go to stevenapolitan.com to check it out, or you can look at the description here. We'll put the details there. As always, remember, choose gratitude and create freedom.